Singapore MOE orders removal of Mobile Guardian app after data breach. On August 5th, Singapore's Ministry of Education removed the Mobile Guardian app from student devices after a data breach affected 13,000 students. Unauthorized access led to disruptions and remote wiping of devices. The MOE is working to restore normalcy and explore alternative measures for device management. Immediate action required. Critical Apache Inlong vulnerability exploitable. Apache Inlong has issued an urgent advisory for a critical vulnerability, CV 2024-36268, in its TubeMQ component. This flaw allows remote code execution, posing significant risks to data security. Users are advised to upgrade to version 1.13.0 or apply an interim patch to mitigate the threat. Authy desktop app discontinued. Here are some alternative options for users. Authy is discontinuing its desktop apps for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, shifting to mobile devices only. This decision follows recent cyber attacks exposing 33 million phone numbers. Users are advised to switch to the mobile app or alternative 2FA methods to ensure continued security. Keytronic reveals $15 million financial loss from ransomware attack. Keytronic's recent ransomware attack has led to over $15 million in lost revenue and $2.3 million in additional expenses, disclosed in their Q4 2024 SEC report. Despite the disruption, which affected operations in Mexico and the US, Keytronic expects recovery and projects Q1 2025 revenue of $140 to $150 million. UK data privacy watchdog targets social media for children's privacy violations. UK regulators are demanding 11 social media and video platforms improve child privacy protections after a review showed major flaws. The Information Commissioner's Office is enforcing the Children's Code, focusing on default privacy settings, geolocation, and age verification, and will investigate targeted advertising practices and age assurance technologies. Cyble appoints Ernest Fung as Chief Financial Officer to drive financial strategy and global expansion. Cyble has appointed Ernest Fung as its new CFO. With extensive experience in corporate finance, Fung previously led major financial initiatives at GoTo Group and Tokopedia. His appointment aims to enhance Cyble's financial strategy and support its global expansion efforts. Telangana police in India returned $10.13 billion to cybercrime victims in 2024. In Telangana, the Cybersecurity Bureau has refunded 85.05 Indian rupees crore, $10.13 million to cybercrime victims from March to July 2024. This success is attributed to prompt reporting within the golden hour and collaborative legal efforts to streamline refunds. The initiative highlights the crucial role of immediate reporting in recovering stolen funds. Japan considers measures to mandate private sector cybersecurity incident reporting. The Japanese government is considering mandating that private sector operators of critical infrastructure report cyber attacks to improve transparency and information sharing. This measure aims to address businesses' reluctance to report incidents due to stock price concerns and enhance the country's overall cybersecurity defenses. Calibrated Healthcare suffers data breach. Patient information compromised. Calibrated Healthcare has reported a data breach affecting sensitive personal information, including social security numbers and medical details, following unauthorized network access. The company is notifying affected individuals and offering free credit monitoring while enhancing its security measures to prevent future incidents. SentinelOne appoints Alex Stamos as Chief Information Security Officer. SentinelOne has appointed Alex Stamos as its new Chief Information Security Officer. Stamos, previously with Meta and Yahoo, will lead efforts to enhance security engineering and operations. His role emphasizes a security-first approach and aims to set new industry standards for trust and transparency in cybersecurity. The biggest fraud are all those fees. Ticketmaster data breach letters draw ire from affected customers. Following a major data breach, Ticketmaster has begun notifying affected individuals, sparking widespread outrage on social media. Customers are criticizing the company's response and handling of the breach. with many questioning the effectiveness of their service fees and the adequacy of the offered credit monitoring. UK's data regulator proposed £6 million fine to Advanced Software over the 2022 NHS ransomware attack. The UK Information Commissioner's Office, ICO, has proposed a £6.09 million fine against Advanced Computer Software for failing to protect personal and medical data during a 2022 ransomware attack. The breach affected 82,946 individuals and disrupted critical healthcare services. The fine reflects concerns over advanced and inadequate security measures. Largest data breach ever? Lawsuit against National Public Data for allegedly compromising data of 3 billion people. A class action lawsuit has been filed against National Public Data for a data breach exposing 2.9 billion individuals' personal details, including SSNs. The leaked data, made available on the dark web, could lead to widespread identity theft and financial fraud. The suit demands enhanced data protection measures and financial compensation. Critical ServiceNow vulnerability exposes organizations to remote code execution attacks. A critical vulnerability in ServiceNow's Now platform, affecting versions Washington, D.C., Vancouver, and Utah, has led to increased exploitation attempts, especially in the financial sector. Identified as CV 2024-4879, CV 2024-5178, and CV 2024-5217, these flaws enable remote code execution and have prompted a rise in attacks and dark web discussions. Japanese publisher Kadokawa confirms massive data breach affecting over 250,000 people. Kadokawa Corporation has confirmed a data breach affecting 254,241 individuals, including business partners, former employees, and students. The ransomware attack, targeting Dwango Company, Limited, compromised personal and company data. Kadokawa is enhancing security measures and has resumed Nico Nico services under a new version. Nico Nico is back. Russian hacker group APT28 launches headless malware via fake car ads to target diplomats. APT28 has launched a campaign using fake car ads to distribute headless malware, targeting diplomats. The sophisticated scheme, active since March 2024, hides malicious links in deceptive luxury car advertisements. The malware, delivered via fake images and zip files, exemplifies APT28's use of public services for malicious purposes. More than 330 million email addresses allegedly scraped from security platform SOCRadar.io exposed online. A massive data dump of 332 million email addresses, scraped from SOCRadar.io, has been leaked online by a threat actor named Dominatrix. The data, originally collected by US2D, was exposed in July 2024 and could be used for phishing, brute force attacks, and credential stuffing. CrowdStrike releases outage root cause analysis as legal battle heats up. CrowdStrike's root cause analysis reveals a faulty software update on July 19, 2024, that crashed 8.5 million Windows machines due to a mismatch in input parameters. The report outlines new safety measures and details ongoing legal disputes, including Microsoft's involvement in Delta Airlines recovery issues. Chrome, Safari, Mozilla under siege. 0.0.0.0 day vulnerability exposes millions. The newly discovered 0.0.0.0 day vulnerability exposes millions of users across Chrome, Firefox, and Safari to potential attacks. This flaw allows malicious sites to access sensitive data on a user's local machine via insecure APIs. Browser developers are urgently working on patches to address this critical issue. Ronin Network's lucky escape, $12 million hack reversed by white hat hackers. On August 6, 2024, ethical hackers uncovered a major vulnerability in Ronin Network's bridge, withdrawing $12 million in cryptocurrency as a demonstration. Their responsible disclosure allowed Ronin to quickly address the flaw, pausing the bridge and planning a new security architecture. The hackers returned the funds and received a $500,000 bounty. Critical flaw in Microsoft Entra ID allows privileged users to gain global admin status. A vulnerability in Microsoft Entra ID was revealed at Black Hat, allowing privileged users to escalate their access to global administrators, giving them full control over an organization's cloud environment. This flaw, involving improper handling of service principals, poses a severe threat and highlights the need for improved security measures. Cyber incident shuts down North Miami City Hall. What you need to know. The city of North Miami has closed City Hall due to a cyber incident affecting its network. While the IT team and authorities investigate, emergency services remain operational. The city is working to secure systems and will provide updates as they become available. Residents can access essential services through alternative channels. Black Hat 2024 CrowdStrike outage highlights possible Chinese cyber attack threats. At Black Hat, CISA Director Jen Easterly likened the CrowdStrike Falcon update outage to a rehearsal for the kind of disruptive cyber attacks that Chinese actors, particularly the Volt Typhoon Group, could unleash on U.S. infrastructure. She emphasized the need for enhanced cyber resilience to counter such threats. 6 Iranian hackers identified in cyber attacks on U.S. water utilities. $10 million reward announced. The U.S. State Department is offering up to $10 million for information leading to the identification or location of 6 Iranian hackers linked to cyber attacks on U.S. water utilities. These hackers, associated with Iran's IRGC, exploited vulnerabilities in critical control systems, highlighting significant threats to infrastructure security. How Black Suit ransomware is crippling businesses. FBI, CISA sound alarm. The FBI and CISA have issued an advisory on Black Suit ransomware, an evolved form of royal ransomware. Black Suit employs double extortion, phishing for initial access, and advanced encryption tactics. Organizations are advised to enhance security through training, MFA, regular backups, network segmentation, and up-to-date patching to mitigate risks. Urgent. CISA flags Cisco device risks. Weak passwords a major threat. CISA has warned about vulnerabilities in Cisco devices, particularly with the Smart Install feature and weak password types. Cybercriminals exploit these flaws to access critical system files. CISA advises disabling Smart Install and using stronger Type 8 passwords to enhance security and mitigate risks. Security giant ADT confirms data breach. Customer info leaked on dark web. ADT confirmed a data breach where customer information, including email addresses and physical addresses, was leaked on a hacking forum. While no evidence suggests compromise of security systems or financial data, the incident raises concerns about phishing and identity theft. ADT is investigating and has reassured customers of minimal impact. Rising threat. Gold digger and gigabit banking Trojans exploit phishing tactics. Cybersecurity analysts report a surge in gigabit Android banking Trojan activity, with the malware now targeting users in new regions. Gigabit, which mimics legitimate apps and uses advanced phishing tactics, shares significant similarities with the Gold Digger Trojan, suggesting a coordinated threat. Both malwares employ similar tools and techniques, highlighting an expanding and sophisticated campaign. Iran's fake news sites targeting voters in 2024 U.S. presidential election, says Microsoft. Microsoft's latest report reveals increased efforts by Iranian state-linked groups to influence the 2024 U.S. presidential election. They are using fake news websites targeting both political sides, employing AI to create and plagiarize content to sow division. These operations also include spear phishing and strategic intelligence collection aimed at disrupting the election process. Phishing scam targets Google users with malware disguised as authenticator app. Cyber Research and Intelligence Lab, CRIL, has uncovered a sophisticated phishing scheme involving a fake Google Safety Center site. This site tricks users into downloading malware posing as Google Authenticator, which installs Latrodectus and ACR Stealer. These malware strains steal data and maintain persistence, highlighting growing cyber threat complexity. Elon Musk's X halts EU data processing amid AI Grok training concerns. Elon Musk's X has agreed to pause the collection of EU user data for AI development following a legal challenge from Ireland's Data Protection Commission. The DPC argues that X's data practices may violate GDPR. The case, involving potential broader implications for AI regulation and data privacy, is ongoing.